G'day, it's Adam from Birdwood Guitars, and I'm here with you for the Cigar Box Guitar Builder. What is in my hands? A cigar box, which are becoming harder and harder and harder to find here in Australia, I've got to say. But I really had a hankering today to just to play some good old cigar box guitar, and I've got a beautiful cigar box guitar which was given to be my mic from MGB a few years ago, and it's gorgeous, but it's fretted 4-string. And man, today I'm in the mood to go a bit more primal, as Shane Spiel would say, and I just want to go 3-string fretless. And I just thought this might be a really good opportunity to do a video on building a really basic acoustic style cigar box guitar. So what have I got? I've got a length of oak, and you'll notice what I've done here. All right, all I've done on a bandsaw, a couple of things. One, I got my distances all organized. I used my trusty template, which I use for all my builds. I have a template here that I've already built up. Go back and check some of the earlier videos on how I put that template together. All right, so first thing I've done there is I've just taken out a piece here. Now the reason I've done this, normally what I do is I do the recesses, if you know my builds. This is just gonna go old school. I've taken that out. The machine heads will go through these holes, which I'll show you in a minute. And I've just taken out a piece here. This is where a bolt's going to go. And I'm gonna have some screws here or a string retainer here to hold the strings down. So there's no bandsaw being used, so I'm gonna sand these edges. So that's what we're starting with. Now I've got to measure the distance and the depth of the lid, because I am going to actually recess this lid. So we'll see here, I've got a little bit of clearance on this spot here, so I'm just going to draw a line there. This isn't rocket science, guys, you know. And I'm going to draw another line on this side. All right, and so all I'm going to do is measure the thickness. There it is. So we're going to measure now from the top point here. I'll put a mark, get my trusty pencil. All right, this is experimentation day. It's not pretty, but you can see I've done a Shane Spiel ledge there. That's where the bridge is going to go. I don't normally do this. Normally I just do a straight neck through. I'm just hanging around, just experimenting and playing and just giving things a go. This is what it's all about, cigar box guitar building, or even guitar building. Give something a go. Try something you haven't done for a while, or done before. I haven't done this before, so I thought I'd give it a go and see if I like it. And if I do, I'll do it again. And if I don't, I won't do it again. I've got to even this up. Just going to file it down a little bit further. I knew that when I cut it on the bandsaw. There we go. Where did I put it? Over here. That's what I'm saying. My desk is a mess. There we go. And hopefully that hope you're watching. Hope you're enjoying it. I can feel that. Yeah, that's a little high. A little high. Now I'm going to put the piezo pickup. I'm actually going to put a pickup in this because I love being able to put a piezo pickup. I'm just going to drill the holes for the machine heads. I'm using an 8mm bit. All right, here we go. So just going to put it in the points there. I've already just done a little divot point. Nice and slow. Now I've clamped it on top of a piece of timber because I'm trying just to avoid tear out at the back. Now I tried to go through as straight as I can. Until that's gone through. So let's have a look and see how mean and nasty. Now I normally use a pillar drill for this as well, but hey, that's pretty good. Look at that. No tear out. There you go. So there's the tip of the day. So let's have a look at how that sits. You can see I've cut it a little bit wide there and there. I don't care. I'm going to screw it down to those points anyway. But I'm really happy with that. So you can see that that's just done there. Shane Spiel does a really fantastic video, and I am completely ripping this off from Shane Spiel. Okay, I just want to point that out. I just want to throw absolute, you know, set my hats off to the master. This is basically Shane's. Basically, this is Shane's design. Okay, so check out Poor Man's Guitars as well. But for those people who are following on this YouTube channel, yes, this is Shane's design. Now, I'll show you the next step once. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the recess in here. Now, I have a ruler. This is for our beginner people as well. So I have a ruler here. So what I've done is I've got a 0 point. This is just a normal wooden ruler, all right? And I sanded off on one side. I sanded off all of the markings, and I put a 0 point there, right? And I went -1, -2, -3 that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. And then I find 0. I put 0 there. You can see on that on the box at the moment, 0 point, and I just make sure that if it's 2.5 on this side here, I make sure it's 2.5 on that side there, and that's when I know I've got my center point. And then I know this particular box is 7.5 or 15 centimeters from one in width. So I just go 0 point in the center, and then 7.5, 7.5. Find my 0 point, and then go to 2, 2, and that's where I know where I am. See that? I'll just come down. I'm not using a ruler. It's my guitar. Go and build your own guitar. That's the whole point. That's what we're trying to do. All right, and the rear of the box, I'm just going to put here, and I'll put a line. There's the line. Just put that line there, and I'm just going to draw across, so I know where to go. All right. So I just got a little saw there. All right. We'll be safe. Hold on. See if I can. I've got a clamp block, just a little higher than this box. The reason I'm using this, normally I wouldn't be using a cigar box for one of my own builds. They're so rare here in Australia, it's ridiculous. There you go. So just cutting that out. There we go. One, cut the top. Again, I'm just eyeballing this, man, because this is my guitar. I don't care if it's got a hole in it or a dodgy piece or something like that. This is just for me. This is getting rustic as hell, man. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to get just going to get a screw. 1, 2. I'm just going to screw it into place. Now, I've already got 2 screw holes here, actually, from the box's previous life as a clock. Let me tell you, they were not popular. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not even close to being even. So there you go. See, we don't care. It's already got a hole in it. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to move the hole there. Right, so that's good. Look at that. Now remember, this is about as rustic a cigar box guitar as we're going to get. So let's have a little look over here. In my pile of crap. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Got an old machine head without a post. Look at these. I've got to use these. Milo tin lids. That could be fun, but not on this one. See, look at this. There you go. It's an old machine head. I might use that. Look at that. How cool is that? Bullet microphone. There's nothing in it, but it's an old GE. General Electric. What's this? AWA. No. Zephyr. It's a freaking Zephyr. You got it. That's it. 1 bolt. That's what I was looking for. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be perfect. String retainer. There you go. I'm going to put that there. Oh man, I'm so happy. Look at that. I'm not going to use eyelets. I'm just going to go, I'm very old school. See if that works. But that's a bit thicker actually, and I can put it, that's a good size one. Here we go. Look at this one. So that'll be good. And that's a bit wide. Yeah, hang on. There you go. And that's a bit wide there. But that's going to be mad. Oh man, I've got some cool stuff hanging on here. This is cool. So, I hope you're as inspired, not by me, but I hope you're inspired to just get out there, and I could clamp that down with that. We do that. I've got 2 of these. There you go. I'll clamp these with these ugly things. This is old school style cigar box guitar building, man. This is what cigar box guitars all about. And I've got some old machine heads floating around here. There you go. Look at this. I've found a whole heap of these. 3 of these bushings for some acoustic machine heads. So I've just got some old machine heads just floating around here. There you go. So they'll all fit. They all work. And I really look at that. That's ugly. It's uneven. I just had a little, like a Milo tin lid or something like that, and I just drilled some holes in it with this. And again, and on the back, I've smoothed it off, just in case I had to get into it again. I'm not going to cut myself on those nasty bits that are on the back there. Okay, now I've got a soldering iron. I'm not actually soldering. So what I'm doing is burning in the fret markings. Yes, with a soldering iron. So I've got my mitre thingy, my square, whatever. This is why you come to this channel. This is for the technical stuff. All right, so kind of getting to the very last stage now, which is putting in the machine heads. So I've got those old machine heads that I had floating around. And they probably haven't been on guitars in, what, 20 or 30 years maybe. Just old machine heads. Yeah, I missed that one. So I've pre-drilled my holes. It's important, not so much because the wood splits, but because the machine head, the screws, you can actually snap the screws off. They're very thin, so just be careful with that. Make sure you pre-drill your holes. And I'm going to show you the guitar. And I will do a little demo in a bit. But right now, I've screwed on that little tailpiece. I don't often use these, but I found it. I thought, what the hell? The whole idea of today's exercise was to build a really just traditional hobo-y kind of cigar box guitar. So I'm just rolling those edges off with my sandpaper to make it comfortable. And the next stop will be to put some strings on it. And that's the corner. See, I put those corners on to hold everything together, and I did put another screw just in there. But there's no bracing on the inside of the box. It's just as it is. So we'll see what happens. As I said, this is not for sale. This is going to be my trusty scale, and it's quite long. A lot of people are doing them at 23 inches. This is 25.5-inch scale length. I like the length of a normal guitar, and this is the feel of a normal electric guitar to me. Otherwise, I tend to feel a bit small. It's like it's what we all want to do, isn't it? See you soon. All right, and here we go. This is the finished guitar. Way. I don't have my trusty little tripod with me today. So this is it. So we've got it all strung up. You can see I've put the tailpiece there. As I said, the whole idea of this, the break angle's not too bad. And it's quite resonant, actually. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. I'm just moving off my thumb. Going to the roadhouse, gonna make a real good time. Baby, roll, baby, roll. Oh, bugger this. I'm no good with picks. I'll just use my roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. That's all right. Anyway, that's it. And that's the completed, I suppose, rustic style cigar box guitar that I've built for myself. I need to plug it in yet because I got the piezo in there. I'm sure it's going to be bloody brilliant. He said. Anyway, look, get out there and give it a go. Hopefully I've gotten rid of too much of the talky bit stuff and get more of the looking stuff. So it's Adam from Birdwood Guitars. If you want to check out my website, go to birdwoodguitars.com. Also go and check out the Cigar Box Guitar Builder podcast, the Cigar Box Guitar Builder YouTube channel, which is where you're here now. Also, we've got Cigar Box Guitar Oz Style, which we've got 6 or 7 Aussie pub rock classics played on Cigar Box Guitar. We're going to upload more. And also go and check out Birdwood Guitars Build and Play for the shop content and stuff. So I might just change that title again to Birdwood Cigar Box Guitars. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic day. If you do want to support us, you can go to Patreon, Birdwood CBG's Build and Play. If you want to support us there, please feel free, but please don't feel obligated to. All right, all good. Be good. Go and build something. Bye.